Good morning. As we go through these challenging times, what we're also seeing in our world today is an increase in health illnesses and mental illnesses. And across the board, when we look at young people and adults, we're seeing this growing epidemic of depression coming up. And when we look at the whole idea of depression, it impacts everybody differently. It is a form of sadness, a deep sadness, a deep, dark sadness. And what I've come to kind of take away from it, without getting so technical, medical model focused, I want to simplify it. And what I've come to understand in a simple way about depression is this: it is a dark demon and it's a dark side of the mind that impacts the attitude, the approach, and the actions that an individual takes who is experiencing depression. And over time, if they allow this dark demon or dark side to take over them, they will need to be supported through therapy, possibly medication that may have side effects to add another issue to. And over time, they might not even be able to overcome it. Sometimes it gets to a point that we forget that it's a mind and it's an action thing. Depression is something that we do based upon our thoughts. So if someone has gone through a traumatic experience, if it was a sexual abuse, a trauma of some kind, being bullied, the family dynamics isn't safe, or the family dynamics doesn't have that type of support. There could be many factors because everyone's different. But it still comes down to the fact that we are allowing the dark side of our experiences to overtake us. It could be from the past. The dark side could be in the present moment. The dark side could also be looking at the future. So what I'm saying is that we ultimately have the power to look deep within ourselves to address this dark side. Because the more power we give to the dark side, the less opportunities we're going to have to really understand why we feel what we feel, to put in interventions to help us cope with how we feel, and then to let go of the dark side and never turn back. Because that is true recovery. When you can understand and let go of it and move on, that's when you recover. That's when you're better. That's when you improve. But if you just hold on to it and allow for it to surface every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every month, every 6 months, every year, you're ultimately not getting better, because you're allowing the dark side to come back and you're giving it permission to overtake you. So today is all about understanding the value and the power that you have within you to be resilient, to be an overcomer, to be an individual who realizes that as hard as things may be, I'm still standing. I'm still here. I'm still present. If I didn't have value, I would be either in a hospital on my deathbed, I would either be 6 feet underground, or I'd be in jail. And if you're not in any of those situations, that means you have something to give. You have some meaning, purpose, but don't let the dark side strip you away from appreciating who you are and your life. Yes, we all make mistakes. Yes, we all have challenges. And yes, we all have difficulties. But the truth is we can learn from them to help us be better. Don't let the cloud or the darkness of depression or sadness take over you. Because once that happens, you won't be able to see what's ahead. Have a great day.